The difference between me and you is so large. The difference between me and you is so great that people cannot come to you and ask for help because they know that you can't help them. How can you help them when you yourself cannot help yourself? You don't have the power of God, so people can never come to you for any help because you've been praying for so long, it's not working. But I understand this thing. The fact is that you can't even pray for yourself and get results. So how will you pray for other people? So if you're a church minister, you're a pastor, people cannot really believe in you. People will look down on you because they will look at you and be like, this pastor cannot even get results for himself. So how will he get results for me? Because his prayers don't even work. And I see that you find yourself in this situation. Your prayer does not even work for even yourself. So how will it work for your church members? They will just think that you're just blabbing, okay? But the thing is, you can actually have power. I thank my God that all the power that I need is in my spinal cord. There are different ways to achieve power. I have different ways of my power. Sometimes I will just speak to angels. Let's say someone comes to me right now and they say, oh, I need a child. Oh, I want to make $10,000. Oh, I want to be healthy. Oh, I want to get this job. I want this thing to happen. I can just speak to an angel and the angel will do it. Unless if I don't really want to help the person, that's when I'll just ignore the person. Or maybe I won't have the conversation with the angel. That is one way. I do that a lot. And I know this is something that I can do. But there are other ways because it's not all the time that I ask the angel. There are other times that I don't want to disturb this angel. I want to show to myself that I can also do this thing by myself. I also have a level of control over the forces of nature, over events, over reality. That I can just wake up and decide that I want this thing to happen. So what will I do? I will just go to my spinal cord, right? This is my spinal cord, right? Who owns my spinal cord? I own my spinal cord now. Who created it? Of course, it was created by God. So the power that God has put inside of me by the Holy Spirit, which is stored in my spinal cord, from the top of my head to the base of my spine, I will just release this energy. And once I release this energy and it comes out like this, then I control it. And it works. And this brings us to the secret of the 7 chakras. The secret of the 7 chakras is something that everybody knows, from the biggest to the lowest. But these people will tell you that, oh, chakras is demonic, so that you won't do it. Of course, it's a psychological operation. Chakras must be demonic, so that you won't do it, so that you won't become like them. It's as simple as ABC, because they want you to be scared. So what is the best way to make you scared? Oh, it's demonic, it's evil. It's demonic, it's evil. But in their room, in their house, they are accumulating the energy into their chakras. So you are the fool. You are the fool. It works so well. Like, it's a psychological operation that works so well that you would never ever suspect. Of course, it's very easy. It's demonic. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because they know that once you do it, you have the same power now. So once you have the same power, you just need to understand. Unlock each chakra. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a thing I can do too. It's not because I'm teaching you this information on my YouTube channel. What if I'm not teaching you on my YouTube channel? Of course, I can come and say, oh, this is how to prophesy. Fast for 3 days, and after fasting, pray. Whereas in my room, I know the meditations. I'm using my third eye, but I won't teach you. So you are the fool that you don't know. You are believing that. Of course, I can come and be like, it's evil. Chakras is evil. It's demonic. Don't do it. Why? Because I don't want you to know the secret so that you won't be able to do it like me. It's as simple as that. When will you wake up? Open your brains. Open your sense. That's just the main thing behind it. So don't think that because someone says it's demonic, that they are not doing it. They don't want you to do it. Just like those people then, when concerning the Bible, okay? You can't read the Bible. The Bible is just for some select few. The Bible is for some select few. They told them that you must not translate the Bible. If you translate the Bible, of course, they're going to kill you. It's just normal thing. They don't want you to have access to the same information. Because you imagine, once you're able to activate your 7 chakras, that means you have access to spiritual information. You'll be able to do the things I can do too. You have access to spiritual energy of God, and you'll be able to work miracles. You want something to happen and you imagine it and visualize it and boom, it's going to happen. So you won't need your pastors anymore. You won't need your preacher anymore when it comes to spiritual abilities. You can go to their church. You can go to their church for teachings, but they want to make sure that you rely on them. It's just a normal thing that anybody can do. People get pressure to do that actually. For example, some people say summoning angels is demonic. Summoning angels is demonic. But when you listen to their teachings, you hear them saying, I release angels. I release angels. Angels are here now. Angels. These people are just deceiving you. But anyway, here I'm going to open your head. I thank God that I was able to activate my 7 chakras and I understand that this thing is not demonic. The psychological operation could not work on me. So, because I'm not dumb like the other people. I'm not dumb like the other people. You'll see these preachers, when they are preaching, you begin to hear things, some languages like the sun, the star, the moon, and things like that. Then you begin to ask them, where did they get this information from? But of course, they will teach you many basic stuff. They always teach you fasting and prayer, but they know that fasting and prayer cannot get you result. See, I can come and say I got all my results through fasting and prayer. Of course, it's not what I said that you believe, but we all know that it's not fasting and prayer. So someone can write a whole book. If you want to prophesy, fasting and prayer. If you want to do healing, fasting and prayer. If you want to get a job, fasting and prayer. Nothing will happen. But they are doing something else. They know the secret of the chakras. And the chakras is not even demonic. Everybody has the chakras. Some people say maybe it's from India. It is not from India because it's also in China. Have you read it? Their books? Chakras is there. Definitely in China. And China is not India. Just that in China, they could say it's 13. Then they use another name, 13 points in the body. But the Indian people are like 7. But me, I know that the chakras are many. We have major chakras and we have, minor chakras. There are chakras in the hand, there are chakras here, different part of the body. There's another book that says there are up to over 100 chakras, actually, all over the body. Point. If you study acupuncture, you understand these things. But if you truly want to have the power of God, okay, you need to understand how this power of God flows in your body and how you can release it in your body. Let me give you an example. Okay, there are students of these teachings that once they were able to accumulate energy in their chakras, their visualizations begin to happen. Some of them visualize that they want to get a job and they got a job. Some of them visualize that they want to be able to see visions and they began to see visions. They were able to accumulate the energy of God inside of them to direct it to their third eye and they could see visions. There were some students of this system that, they were praying for people before, but nothing really happened. But the moment they understand how the energy flows to the throat chakra and comes out with the speech with energy, the things they began to say began to happen. And what is the result? Of course, people began to flow to them. They began to use it in their own life. Their church begins to grow. Things begin to happen to them that are actually good. Healing powers, prophetic powers, blessings all around. So, because if you're even running a ministry, let me tell you, you need to be able to help people. But the first place to test it is in your life. If you cannot help your life or change your life, you can't really help other people. Do you understand? You can't really help other people. And if you're not able to help yourself, you won't be able to help other people. If you're not able to help other people, then nothing is going to happen. Maybe you have a church with 5 members. Or you'll be doing evangelism all the days of your life. You'll be stressing yourself, okay? So if you don't have power, you will struggle. So you need to know all the different systems. Now, activating your chakras will get you a lot of results in your life. It will help you a lot. Why? Because it is going to give you the power of God inside of your body. So it's stored inside of your body. So anytime you need, you just need to desire. You need to desire. And these are the things I teach in my prophetic school. These are the things I teach in my one-on-one sessions. Imagine you always have this energy inside of you. You don't need to fast and pray. Oh, shall I go? Oh, yeah. You don't need all those things. Those things don't work, man. I'm telling you. Have you ever realized or thought one day that maybe what I'm doing is wrong? Maybe what I'm doing is not correct. Maybe I should try this system. Imagine you have the energy of God. The Spirit of the Lord comes upon you. You have this energy of God inside of you all the time. You know how it flows. You just Desire that it flow, it just moves and it comes out and it goes back again. It comes out from here, it moves, it comes back again. You pack the energy inside of yourself. You save it. Whenever you want to use it, it comes out. You can feel the energy. You're not guessing, looking up. Oh Lord, guess what? Will it work? Will it work? You can feel the electricity, the high current or the low current. There is no doubt about it. So if you want understanding, if you want control over this energy, you want to be able to activate your chakras, that you can create miracles, create good results in your life, visualize things and they happen, so that you can have that power. See, power is condensed in your chakras, and it's that power you can use to do whatever you want to do, whatever you wish to do, or you want to change where you're currently living. Of course, the energy is there in your belly. Out of the belly shall flow rivers of living water. The chakras are the energy, the belly chakra. Belly chakra. Do you understand? Okay? Do you understand? So inside, the energy of God is stored. So store this energy of God. Learn how to store this energy of God, so that anytime you need it, it can come out and blossom. Okay? So if you're interested to learn, so that you can get the result that you want, any miracle in this world is the chakras, is the energy of God. As long as you can't control the energy of God and store it in your body, nothing is going to happen. Your only other option is to talk to an angel. If you talk to an angel and an angel helps you, fine. But if you want to do it by yourself, you need the chakras. So if you want to know how to do this thing, click the link below. Reach out so that I can teach you or have a one-on-one session with you or explain it to you. And you can move on and start getting your result. That you can be very, very certain of what you are doing. There will be no longer guesswork. Like, oh, is it going to work? It's not going to work. Because now you understand the secret of the 7 chakras. I will see you in the next video.